So guys, had enough of your grips being absolute trash and wearing down? Well, look no further. Go over to fakegrips.com and use play1 for a 15% discount. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Player Junior back with another video, and we are 6 days away from the World Cup. That's right, 6 days, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting all hype. I'm getting all excited. I'm proper hyped for the event. When this video drops, it'll be only 2 days to the World Cup, I believe, which I'll be dropping it on Monday. So yeah, only 2 days to the World Cup, 3 days if you include the actual World Cup day. But yes, I literally cannot wait. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the England team. England have played their last two friendly games, one against Nigeria and one against Costa Rica. And in those games, they did pretty decent, you know. I thought they wasn't half bad. You know, the game against Nigeria we was very strong in the first half, I would say. You know, we passed the ball perfectly, and, you know, we sort of played it well in the first half, and then we got the goals, and then we sort of just dropped off, which then obviously allowed Nigeria to get a goal back. And I just felt like we did the typical England thing, you know, we drop off and, you know, we just sort of die out near the end of the game. So yeah, it just wasn't very impressive to see the England squad actually do that. And then yesterday, which was Thursday, obviously as it's Friday, the day of the film that I'm filming this, they played against Costa Rica. And that game was a very good game. We created lots and lots of chances. It was good. It was a completely different team. It was nice to see Southgate put out a squad that, you know, is completely different, so we can see the whole range of players as such. And I felt they played extremely well. You know, Rashford, 100%. He needs to start on our first game. He literally was electric. He was just sprinting at the opponents, and it was so good to see a player not scared to actually sprint at the opponents, you know. So, yeah. Here on screen, as you can see, is going to be the full England squad. This is the full England squad. I'll quickly just read it off for you guys so you can see it. Jack Butland, Jordan Pickford, Nick Pope. They're our goalkeepers. So I'm going to start with the goalkeepers. I think we've got a good selection of goalkeepers there. I think it was a good choice not to take Joe Hart, as I think Joe Hart didn't really have a good season. He seemed a bit off, and I just feel like, you know, you've got to let some other players come through now. Maybe Hart can go to another Premier League club next season and maybe improve his chances of becoming in the England squad next year. You know, I think that would be, you know, will be a good thing for him to try and come back in the squad. Obviously, I felt sorry for him as he has been England's number 1 for a very long time, but it was good to see some fresh blood. We're finally going to go with the defenders here. We've got Alex Arnold, Gary Cahill, Phil Jones, Harry Maguire, Danny Rose, John Stones, Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker and Ashley Young. I think these sets of defenders are really good. I can see why he's taken a lot of people like Ashley Young, Kyle Walker, Danny Rose. I think they can all play so good. You know, Kyle Walker can play centre-back, not only right-back. And I think the fact he's taken Ashley Young, a lot of people look at Ashley Young as sort of a weird pick. But for me, I think Ashley Young's going to be really good. With this formation that we're playing at the moment, with the 3 at the back, it seems, and then the 2 wing-backs, it seems to be working okay. I think it just takes a while for it to sort of mould in. But with players like Ashley Young, who are going to be playing that position day in, day out for United all season, it seems long, you know, I feel like that's going to be possibly the best. Seems like it's working for us. It's just taking its time to get the mould in. And then we're going to move on to our midfielders. We have Dele Alli, Fabian Delph, Eric Dyer, Jordan Henderson, Jesse Lingard, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Raheem Sterling. That midfield is stacked, you know. I think there's one player notable out of all the midfielders there that a lot of people are raising their eyebrows to, and that's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. But me as a Chelsea fan, he wasn't playing for us this season, but I think when I've seen him play for Chelsea, or whenever I've seen him play in any other Premier League team, he has shown so much potential. And in the game yesterday against Costa Rica, he was very, very strong throughout. He was that solid defensive midfielder that you needed just to sit in and do their job properly. And he was chucking his body around, and it was really good to see a bit of young blood in there, you know, someone who's actually determined to go for it. And I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek is an excellent addition to the England squad, and I could see him starting, you know. And I know that's putting it out there because you obviously got, like, you know, you got your Jordan Henderson who is going to start possibly, but I just think Ruben Loftus-Cheek is such a good player defensively and attackingly. He can really run forward for a big lad. He can really push that counter attack. Another notable person in there is Fabian Delph. A lot of people have been saying, you know, he's a bit of an odd choice to put in there, as, you know, he hasn't really shown much. But Fabian Delph, he is a quality player, I would say. Even though he's a bit of a snake, moved to Man City, he is a very versatile player. He can play in, you know, he can drop in, he can go forward, he can play just in that little midfield area. So I think Fabian Delph is a brilliant addition to the squad also. Forwards, we have Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, Jamie Vardy, and Danny Welbeck. Right. I have a big opinion on these forwards. Harry Kane obviously was always going to go because, you know, Premier League and how his season's been, and of course he's the captain, so of course he was always going to go. And then you've got, we'll move down the list, you've got Marcus Rashford. Now, Rashford, I really admire Rashford, even though he plays for United, and I don't really like United a whole lot. But Marcus Rashford, he is 100% a must pick to go to England. He is full of energy. He can just burst at the defenders. Even if he's just a super sub, he has all that energy just to burst at defenders. And you tell he's not scared to run at people and actually just go for it. And I know that's, you know, to come off the players, but Rashford is just not scared to go for it. Jamie Vardy, I'm super happy he got another chance. I rate Jamie Vardy so much. People saying he's a one-season wanderer, whatever. But I would say Jamie Vardy is honestly a very hard-working striker. He doesn't always get a goal for England, but whenever he's on, he's working his arse off to just keep running at the defenders, trying to win the ball, constantly being in the right positions at the right time, trying to just get his chance through, and I just think he's a great addition as a super sub also. Now, this guy is the biggest controversial person of the team in my opinion, and that is Danny Welbeck. A lot of people don't rate him, right? But I'm going to sound crazy here. I think Welbeck is a very, very good player. Here is my reason why. I think Welbeck's a good player because I find him, whenever I see him play, alright, he's not the best at shooting at times and stuff, but he's so hard working. He will run. He will keep running, and you will constantly see him running up and down the wing trying to go for it. And to be honest, would I play him as striker? Probably not, because you've got better options, Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford. But do I see Danny Welbeck fitting into the squad, going on the wing at some point if they choose to put the two left backs and then go with a 4 at the back? Yes, Danny Welbeck would fit into the squad easily. He works so hard for the squad. Whenever you watch England play, or whenever he plays, he is constantly running, working hard, trying to get the ball back for the squad, and I think he doesn't get enough attention as he should. He has the work rate of like a ridiculous man, and I think that he definitely deserves his place on the thing. A lot of people were putting it past him saying, oh, he hasn't had the best season, but it's not about the season. If you look at his statistics for England, he's actually he's actually up there with a lot of goals. He's I think he scored the most goals out of all the strikers that are going to the World Cup actually. Don't hold me on that, but I believe that is a statistic that is true, I saw. But yeah, I just think Danny Welbeck is such a rounded player. A lot of people don't give him enough credit that he deserves, you know. I think he deserves a whole lot more credit than he gets. And yeah, I think, you know, he could easily do well. Do I think, right, here's the next question. Do I think, out of our group, do I think England will make it out of the group? 100%. England will make it out of the group. But it's where will they finish in the group? That's the next question, you know, because in their group, obviously, they've got the likes of Belgium, they've got the likes of they've got the likes of Tunisia, yeah, they've got the likes of Panama, Belgium, Tunisia, throughout the whole group, and you just think, will they get out of the group? 100%, they should get out of the group. I will be absolutely flabbergasted if they don't get out of the group, because like, it's a group they should be winning easy. Do you know what I mean? So, do I think England get out of the group? 100%. Do I think they'll finish top? That's the next question, you know. It depends how we play, I'd say. Because, you know, Belgium's obviously going to be a tough side to play. They've got some quality players like Eden Hazard for a start. Then you've got Lukaku. But from what Belgium have like put out as their squad, do I think they've got a solid team? Of course they have. Attackingly, they're absolutely insane. With the players, Kevin De Bruyne, Lukaku, Dries Mertens, you've got Eden Hazard, you've got Carrasco. You've just got so many good players. Of course, they left out Nainggolan, which I was shocked about when I saw it, because I rate Reggie Nainggolan so much. I think he's such a solid player, so I was shocked when they left him out. But still, the Belgium has still got such a solid side, even leaving him out. The only query for Belgium is, are they strong enough defensively? They, of course, have Courtois in goal. And, of course, they've got Vertonghen, they've got Ardwell, they've got Vermaelen, they've got... who else they got? They've got all these other defenders, a company, you know, they've got all of them, and it depends what formation Belgium play in. If Belgium play in like what we're doing at the moment with the 3 at the back, but instead of having 2 wing backs like Kyle Walker now, who are defensive minded but can attack, they might play like Hazard or Son on the wing. It will leave them quite open at the back. So I think it'd be an interesting game. I don't think England are completely drowned by the fact of, you know, Belgium. I think England do stand a chance against Belgium. It's just how the game's going to play, you know, tactically. I think England could beat Belgium. They could beat Belgium. And I think any fan sitting there could honestly agree England could beat Belgium. If they turn up, England could easily beat Belgium. If England turn up and actually play football rather than playing this defensive stuff where they're constantly passing it back and stuff, and actually go for it and, you know, have players like Rashford who are not scared to run at people, then they could easily go and win it. So where do I, in my personal opinion, honestly think England will finish in the group? I'd love to say first, but I just think the tournament may get a bit too much, so I'm going to say probably second, but I am going to go ballsy. I'm going to say England are going to finish first in the group. I think they will get a draw against Belgium, and then I think they will beat Panama, and they will beat Tunisia, and they will get a draw. And I think then that leaves Belgium and England on the same points, because I think that's what's going to happen with Belgium. But you never know with the World Cup. This is what's so exciting about the World Cup, is you never know what's going to happen within the tournament, you know. You know, Panama could go and absolutely thrash England, or Panama could go and thrash Belgium. You just never know of the World Cup. But yes, guys, I'm going to finish it off there. I'm going to stop my ranting about the England squad and all of this rubbish. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this, then please do smash that like button. And if you are as excited about the World Cup as I am, then please do leave that thumbs up button and leave comments below to let me know who you guys are supporting within the World Cup, so I know. And I cannot wait to start this series with you guys. As I said, I won't be stopping my Fortnite gameplay. But yeah, I hope to see you guys at the World Cup. Well, not at the World Cup, but, you know, in my World Cup videos. Peace, guys. Woo!